Hello, hello, beautiful person watching this. I am so happy that you're here. Welcome back to another Slay the Spire Ascension 20 Watcher Run. Got a nice, easy, fast Watcher win for you guys today. Shout out to all the Watcher fans out there. I noticed that ever since I've reached about 300 subs or so, my Watcher numbers have been about the same as the other characters, which means that you guys are watching these videos for me and not the character I'm playing. That really means a lot. Thank you all out there, even the ones who stay quiet. Just know that I appreciate you guys too. So I hope you enjoy this nice and easy Watcher run that may in fact have some close calls. So against the lice here, Eruption and Strike are just going into Eruption here and putting it at 8. We'll always kill next turn, surely. No need to worry about getting out of Wrath here. It's dead. And I did take 250 gold for some current health. That was a good option. Take a Fear No Evil as well. That's one of the best cards. One cost commentary. It is conditional one cost commentary, but the upside of it is that it also is an attack, so dealing a lot of damage when you're in Wrath, getting you out of Wrath, it's all good. I did take the upgrade there, choosing not to take the harder path anymore because of that. It's too much damage. And got 2 defend upgrades, which is kind of a bummer, but it's going to be useful for a little while. Watcher tends to remove the defends as the Wrath turns are so dependent on drawing some damage alongside it. Drawing the defends on those turns can be rather awkward. I actually skip. Normally I would take Consecrate there, but I knew I was going into a fat shop here, so I was planning on getting some more power. And I didn't really get more power. I think in hindsight I should have bought this Empty Fist actually for some more damage, but I just take Rushdown membership card. Membership card giving us a half off discount, of course. And this event, I could choose to sacrifice a uncommon card here, so Rushdown or Fear No Evil for 47 health, and I refuse because I feel so confident already. I get to another shop here. Scrawl is here. That is pretty good. And there's also a Like Water on sale. We're going against Guardian. And I realize that I have like I'm already really greedily committing into this infinite thing, but we do have 2 defend pluses, and we can take this Like Water and probably survive Guardian. Even if we manage to somehow go infinite in Act 1 here, we can't go infinite on the Guardian with only a Fear No Evil, because its intent will change eventually when it goes into defensive stance. So, gotta avoid that. And of course, it's like, our deck is so fragile right now. If we try to go infinite and we are facing any fight where it won't work in just one turn, or what gives us statuses or whatever, then we're dead. So just gonna continue taking good early cards like Flying Sleeves. Found a Kunai. Kunai will give us 1 dex whenever we play 3 attacks in 1 turn. Will be useful until we are infinite, if we do go infinite. And this is a bit awkward. If I Flying Sleeves first, its intent will change away from attacking, and I won't be able to get out of Wrath. But if I Fear No Evil first, then I deal less damage for the split. What a conundrum we are in. I decide to stay in Wrath because we're drawing Vigilance next turn, so it doesn't matter, question mark. Except it's now a bit awkward to actually kill one. So just take 3, it seems. Could play Like Water, but defend plus blocks for more. What a shame. Take 2, actually, to have a dexterity. And just gotta kill one. These slimes are very angry. It's a little bit unprecedented that how angry these slimes are. So taking some damage down to 11 there, that's a shame. Gonna skip those cards, they're bad. Another card remove. We only have defense that are upgraded left in this deck, so I'm gonna remove a Strike instead. And Sentries is not what we wanted to see here, I'll tell you that. Foresight is the best card here, probably. letting us scry away those dazes can be a big deal, and Like Water's going to be quite good here, but we actually need to kill these things, so he just drew Eruption, which is really bad. So this is like, if we're going to die this run, it's right here. This is certainly the spookiest thing that could happen. Keep Rush down. And I could block pop, but it's over blocking for 5 because of the Like Water. Can always use it later if I have to. Keep Flying Sleeves, get rid of Strike. And oof, didn't draw any block. So gonna have to block pot for 7 over block. Ouch. Scrawl's here. Scrawl really good. It has my beta art back now as well. Ah, I love it. And yeah, just have to pray here. Let the scries do their thing. Try to find block every turn, and then some way to kill. It's not good drawing Vigilance and a Defend Plus right there, that's for sure. That's a kill though on the right one, which is hitting us. And I know that Flying Sleeves plus Fear No Evil is lethal, so I can Eruption the middle one instead. That drew Strike. But it's 1 short if I strike Fear No Evil, so I do this. There's a Defend Plus again, so we made it through, I think. We've done it. So definitely the Scry power helping a lot there. The fact that it caused 0 and I could pull it out of thin air was much better than having it in our deck, of course, because of the power pot. Thank God. And Crescendo versus Devotion. I actually take Crescendo. Neither is the correct answer, I'm pretty sure. But having the early Crescendo here helps us be more consistent. The one way you can die really is not having the Wrath on the turn that you need it. And having the Crescendo, just the one of, is fine. Although you prefer to not have to draw it eventually, probably. It's just, we knew we needed it like right now, and that's pretty much it. Opening on Alaga here. Considering do I play Like Water or Strike? Probably should play Like Water just to get out of my deck, which I didn't fully appreciate at the time. We're actually already infinite here. There's 11 cards in this deck right now, 2 of which go away. Like Water and Scrawl. Then we have 9 cards left. We scroll to have a full hand. That's a full 10 card hand. We play Eruption Fear No Evil over and over, and it's dead. I don't even think I realized in the past, because like right here I was like, oh, I'm infinite, cool. I didn't even try. I wasn't even trying to do that necessarily. It just happened. I have all the good cards, and I moved a lot of cards, of course, so that's what happens. And Bottle Flame is going to get left on the ground here. There's no attack in our deck that is worth taking up a 1 slot in our opening hand and making it less likely we draw Scrawl. It's simply unthinkable taking that Bottled Flame. And just because you see a relic does not mean you should take it. There are a few notable exceptions to relics are good all the time. Or at least, like, neutral, right? But sometimes they're actively bad. And Bottle Flame is the most common one, I would say. Maybe talk to the hand, by the way. But we don't have that card. And finally, our Like Water 21 gold on sale purchase was paying off here, letting us tank up against the Jardian here and not actually die with our infinite deck that cannot go infinite against this fight. Old me certainly would build this exact deck and then walk into Guardian and die. I'm pleased that I have gotten to the point where I'm not losing where I very clearly should not be losing, just because of my hubris or perhaps lack of planning. You do have to respect the fights that you're presented, of course. And then you win. Can't just disrespect the Spire entirely just because you're playing the Watcher, of course. On occasion, you will get a deck so insane that you can, but that's unlikely. And just Watcher moments killing Guardian outright, splitting rather. And this Kunai is pretty good here. It's found a home. And wait for Eruption again. Got him. So pretty chill act there, other than that time we almost died of Sentries. Take a lesson learned, sure. Take a Violet Lotus or the other energy relics is better than those. So every time we leave Calm, we'll gain 3 energy instead of 2. And so that means that Vigilance plus Eruption plus is now energy neutral. And we don't have to worry about this Fear No Evil anymore. We are infinite with the base deck. Vigilance, Eruption. That is disgusting. And so the problem with this is that you have to draw your entire deck at once. Because otherwise you try to go, if you have more cards in your deck and you go Fear No Evil, Eruption, you will draw those other cards instead of those 2 cards, and then the infinite's broken. So we have to have our whole deck in our hands, so we can only really go infinite on the Scrawl turn right now. But that's fine, because our deck is so small that just play your Scrawl and win. So I'm going to be very aggressively skipping here. No need to take most cards. Another commentary will be fine, perhaps, although it's probably wrong to take even like an Inner Peace at this point, which is crazy. Just because we have the Violet Lotus, I think Inner Peace, the ability to infinite on any turn rather than when you're getting attacked, is pretty valuable. And I'm thinking, can I go infinite right now? Don't even have to because I'm full blogging. I think I could have, right? Just play Scrawl and win? I don't know. Maybe with the curse in the deck and the Light Water, it's not happening. So I'm not doing the thing where I go into the Wrath and die. Take 7. Wise decision. There we go. So I don't know if I played this fight right or not. I think I maybe could have just gone infinite on turn 1, but took some damage there, that's okay. Bad cards, move on. Wave of the Hand plus, not good enough. Bottled Lightning for Scrawl is here. Now that's a bottle I can get behind. And then immediately after the Shelled Parasite fight, we get Shelled Parasite again and a Fungi Beast alongside it. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Didn't draw Rushdown, so this is a bit of a bummer. I can, yep, Flying Sleeves, Vigilance, full blocks with the Like Water. So I don't think I'm going infinite here because we played the Scrawl already. Just gotta kill it, honest to God. Fortunately, taking a billion here, it seems. Full billion? I don't have to... Oh, this was wrong. I could have striked, right? Yeah, I've strike dummy. Could have played strike before leaving Wrath, then Vigilanced. That was the correct line there. Actually, mistake. Tranquility is here. Don't want that either. Could have taken 1 Tranquility. But it makes the Scrawl worse. You're hitting Tranquility and Crescendo instead of cards that are, you know, like that's the reason it's really bad. Yes, they exhaust and they go away, but you still have to draw them the first time. Rushdown is bottom card again. It's very salty. Very sad. Probably break the bird. Nope. Go for the Chosen. I do so much damage. Oh my god. Just gonna learn a lesson on this Chosen this turn. Take 15. Take 10. Man, that bird is being very rude. Super Elite coming up. Can I actually get away with that? I'm not sure. have good potions. Heck it. I looked at the scroll art again, guys. The scroll art. And Strength Slaver is the scariest Act 2 Super Elite possible. What are we gonna do, guys? Just didn't draw Rushdown again. Can we have one more bottle for Rushdown as well? That'd be cool. And Anchor is huge here, by the way. I go back into Wrath because I know I can kill the left one as well. It's disgusting. Turn 1, I ended my turn in Wrath and took 0 damage. Against Slavers. That's pretty crazy. Good fight. Not only can we go infinite, we can also do 0 damage Slavers. Duplication pod's really good. Gonna take that. Hourglass is useless. We're going infinite. Who needs more damage per turn when we're infinite? An interesting shift in perspective. I'm sure many people would see a Hourglass and think, of course I'm taking that. It's a Mercury Hourglass. It is a good relic. It's just that you have to realize why it's good. It's good because it does damage. If you don't need damage, then you shouldn't click it. You usually do need the damage, so it's good. Good. Quote unquote. This is a bad turn. If I go into Wrath here, I can't get out. So I may take some damage. I can also play the stance bot, which seems reasonable. Only 10 damage, really. It's not even that bad. I can take 0 if I play the Defend Plus. Take 1, actually. Math is hard. That's a pretty good turn. Gotta be said. No scroll anymore. That's a bit awkward. Feeling good about having this crescendo right now, I'll tell you that. Happen to draw the eruption. Another reason it's debatably bad. Sometimes you do just draw the eruption and it's like, whatever. Take 8. Again, not too bad. Play Ornithopters here, which will give us 5 health back whenever we use a potion. Also found an Auric Alchem, which I forgot to mention. That will give us 6 block at the end of our turn if we end our turn with no block. I buy a med kit. That'll allow us to play status cards from our hand and exhaust them. That'll help us go infinite against enemies that put statuses in our deck. So a nice option to have against the Heart, for example. And we have medkits or membership cards that very comfortably can afford that. Another shop from a question mark, and there's another rush down at this shop. Yeah, I think I'm gonna click on that, guys. Now we can go infinite, even if we already scrawled, because the problem before was that if we would go Fear and Evil Eruption, your 2 draws from Rushdown would never be able to get back to those 2 cards being in your hand again, unless you were already drawing your whole deck. But now we can draw 2 more cards and then those 2 cards and keep going and going and going. So the second Rushdown actually matters quite a lot. After that, though, it starts to get a bit much. Certainly diminishing returns. I may have made a mistake here. I'm taking damage. I think I did a little something weird there. Getting rid of the wounds. Pretty cool. Oddly Smooth Stones here for 1 dexterity in 8. It's pretty good. Not even going to take Deus Ex Machina because if we hit it with Scrawl and we only get the 1 miracle, we fill our whole hand and then Deus Ex Machina goes off, we get 1 miracle, the other one goes into our discard pile, and that is a bummer, having to draw it again later. I pass on the Scrawl here, gonna make sure I put stuff in play first. Ouch. Cool blocking, that's pretty good. Just find the rushdowns first. Rush down, crescendo. Got the Fear No Evil and the eruption, so we are infinite right now. Play the scroll. Oh, we're not infinite right now because it's not attacking us. Kill the minions, heal it next turn. And I was thinking, do I need to even lesson learned? Pretty sure all of the relevant cards are already upgraded, so I just do that. Now we're infinite. I'm not gonna make you guys watch this one. Be right back. And we're back. Automaton is gone. Tropic Brew is here, that's pretty good with the Toy Ornithopter, gonna take that, skip the bad rare cards. Astrolabe's here, getting rid of even more basics. It's insane. Those cards are not very good, but it doesn't matter, they're about the same as before. In the sense that they are just real cards in our deck that we're never going to play once we're infinite. Is that Cut Through Fate? Cut Through Fate's actually pretty good. Trying to find the most elites possible to make us as strong as possible. Looks like the right side. 3 elite path and a shop with our membership cards, pretty good. Spikers are here. Ew. Would like to go infinite on turn 1 because we have Anchor. And it doesn't matter if we even take the damage though, we have Ornithopter and good potions. Windmill Strike is pretty good. Yeah, I should fear no evil again on the left guy. This is fine too. And now we're infinite, sort of. I need the left one to be alive. I kill this one. It's bad to kill it, yeah. I do it like this instead, okay. Vigilance Eruption on the middle guy. Then hopefully can kill this guy as well. Just get out, it's fine. Took no damage. Don't need those cards. Considering dropping a potion, but potions are too good. Might drink the Entropic Brew. Just for 1 potion. Duplication pot's too good to just get rid of. You gotta hang on to that as long as you can. Doubling something good against the heart is quite good. And we're infinite against this guy, but or it's already dead. Don't need any of these cards. Is there any card I would add right now? Second Scroll. Vault. I wouldn't even take Tantrum. It's just not doing anything. Second copy of Eruption, where the 1 copy is plenty. And we're infinite against Spider Growth. Gonna skip this one as well. This is gonna take a minute because we're playing Vigilance. Be right back. And that guy's dead. Gonna skip those cards yet again. Big shocker, I know. Retrace your steps. Lose some max health and you take Madness here. Third rush down for only 21 gold looks pretty tempting. Does pass me actually click it, I don't know. Again, the third rush down is not doing a whole lot. Valuing defend over just lucky. I do pass on the rush down. My whole deck is upgraded. I can't upgrade any cards. Take the key instead of resting because we were missing 5 health. And now we are very reliably infinite on turn 1 with the last remove there. So gonna be skipping a lot here. Giant Head's gonna take a minute. We'll see ya in just a second here. And we're back. Cosmetic lesson learned. Our whole deck's upgraded. It didn't actually do anything. Drinking an Entropic Brew because I'm interested in the Ancient Pot. So now we're going to be hanging on to those 2 potions the whole time. That way we'll never die at turn 2 of the heart. And we can just spend our turn playing the statuses, get them out, and then go infinite again on turn 3. So we win, basically. Artifact Pot alone wins the run. Even if I draw 5 statuses on turn 2 of the heart and take 67 damage, it's actually only 45 now. Oh, and full transparency here, I actually start doing the console here Instead of making you guys skip, I skip it for myself too. Or instead of letting you guys skip. So yeah, this is a thing. If you've never seen that before, you are able to use the console in this game and you can kill the enemies. You're only legally allowed to do this if you have established an infinite combo and you don't want to have to click all the buttons. I have plenty of runs where I click all the buttons, but I finally decided to just start doing that. I've seen other good players do it as well, but it's a bit lame. It's just, I don't know how I feel about it. I just wanted to get out of this run quickly. It is the same thing though. Infinite combo established. And then just kill him. Establish infinite against Reptomancer there. Kill them all. More bad cards. Three upgraded cards, including 2 powers. Bad cards. I rest with full health. It's Giant Head again. Rush down, Miracle Scroll. Vigilance Crescendo. Vigilance Eruption, and now we're infinite. I'm gonna use Kill All again, probably. Maybe I kill this one, honestly. Nope. Goodbye, Giant Head. And Deva Form is here. It's not worth clicking on, unfortunately. I love that card, though. I rest again at full health. I establish the infinite. I'm playing Vigilance Eruption every turn. I kill all. The cards are bad. I go next. Is Watcher actually... How do I feel about this? Time Eater, we can't do that, though. Only 12 cards a turn. Honest gameplay here. So instead of me typing /kill all, you're gonna have to do just 12 cards a turn until it dies instead. And of course, with Vigilance involved, we will never take damage. So, poor Time Eater. And I am using the mouse here. Something interesting about the whole infinite thing is the cards are randomly positioned when you draw them, right? So if you're using your fingers, you either have to press, like, for example, 7-7 or 8-7, depending on the order you draw them in. And I have inputted so many times doing that I don't actually think it's faster anymore, because I have to be so careful that I have to, like, delay my inputs. So I just react and flick, and I think it's fine. But if you have an infinite that's like you can actually just spam it, like Dropkick Infinite or something like that, then you should use your fingers always, for sure. Just pass. Nope. I think I can kill it somehow. This is wrong. I mean, I'm probably just flexing at this point. I thought I could get there with Windmill Strike. That's very cute, ask me. Absolutely never happening in your life. I just stop. I realize I should stop. Like, I should only be doing the infinite thing when it's hitting me, because then I can Fear No Evil and actually deal damage. It is hitting for a lot. Still full blocked it. Is that disgusting or what? I gave it 2 strength for free. At least once. And I was also vulnerable and it was big hitting me and I still full blocked. disgusting. Should play Windmill Strike first, and then Cut Through Fate into the Windmill Strike again. Here we go. An enemy we can properly infinite. It doesn't even have a second phase. Play Vigilance and Eruption. Whoops, I played Eruption. I should have Cut Through Fate to draw the Eruption, then I should go Fear No Evil Eruption, and then Vigilance Eruption. And we're infinite, and I can kill all. Past me is my literal first time ever using the console to do that, and I didn't know you could just press the up arrow to do kill all again if it was your last command. Up arrow enter instead of typing it. I have never done this before in my thousands of hours. Very exciting. And we did find a courier, also a lantern and a blood vial and strawberry apologies. I'll make sure to throw those up. None of them very exciting though, I will say. Courier though will let us get some refunds on any products we buy in the shop, or excuse me, restocking for any items in the shop we buy. So probably relics. There's a bottled tornado that could be on a rushdown. So we do in fact now have rushdown bottled and scroll bottled, so we can never whiff. Although we can whiff on the Wrath entry, of course. And we're infinite. And they're both hitting us, so getting Fear No Evil. I may do this one honestly. I think Act 4 deserves a little bit of respect, you know? You can't just slash kill all on the Act 4. You gotta treat Act 4 with a little bit more, you know, like respect your elders type thing. So we'll kill these guys the old-fashioned way. Cosmetic lesson learned again. Teardrop Locket is here, which will make us start each combat in calm. Poor heart is all I can say. And Anchor will let us play cards for free on turn 1. And of course, not doing the thing to the heart, that's disrespectful as well. The heart deserves to be properly infinited. I'm probably gonna forget to use Artifact Pot here. What's the odds here that I forget to use Artifact Pot? I'm giving it like 80% chance that I forget to use it. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. We're watching the same run here, okay? Already have 7 dexterity. I could do this forever and make it so vigilance blocks for, you know, 999. That seems a bit boring though. Alright, got there. Did the full 200. I actually do remember to use that potion. Very nice. I did not remember to use it on Rushdown though. And we draw 5 statuses, but we have Crescendo. Who cares? And yep, gonna get out of here. Infinite again. I should have played Vigilance instead. I realized it and just played anyway. It is hitting us, so I can Fear No Evil for a little while. But we want to play Vigilance enough times that we're blocking for the 60. Of course. I get rid of lesson learned. We're getting so much energy from Velos, it doesn't even matter that we can just play a 2-cost card in the middle of going infinite, and it doesn't mess us up at all. So now it's almost dead for the turn. I start playing my Vigilance instead. And we did it. 69 block, nice. So let me know what you guys think. I'm not sure how I feel about using the console thing. Like, in theory, I think it's completely reasonable. You just establish an infinite and you cut out some time. But in reality, it is a bit more complicated than that. I understand it looks a bit lame. Debatably, it's like a meta thing. You know, like it breaks the immersion. I'm just killing everything with the console. It's kind of lame. But at the same time, some people would agree that it's like better to just do that. So I'm curious what the vibe here is. If you would prefer I didn't do that, genuinely I'm open to that input. I don't have to do that, of course. I'm happy to make the clicks that I've always done my entire life. But this could be a thing if people are just like, yeah, get that infinite out of here. So yeah, anyway, that was an absolutely insane run. We went infinite very fast, early as a Lagavulin in Act 1, and pretty much cruised through the game. Got some common relics there at the end that did a little bit of something, but nothing actually impactful at all. And yeah, Watcher is pretty good. If you're still here, how have you not subbed? How have you not liked the video? Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, have a beautiful day.